Do you remember they said that 98% of our DNA was junk? That's because they were looking into the helix straight on like this. When you look at it down the top of the helix, we get sacred geometry. All right, this is all your somatic frequencies right here. All right, so this is your DNA helix from the top looking down. This is all your somatic frequencies, and this is all your church windows. So who else is going to be able to explain how the church had the shape of our DNA 1500 years before Harvard was even established? That's because this is your DNA operating at different frequencies right here. This article talks about DNA as an electromagnetic fractal cavity resonator, its universal sensing, and fractal antenna behavior. This means that your DNA literally connects you to the Father, all right, through the ether. This is going to be your connection to Christ. Now, this is why when we look at the U.S. patent design for a fractal antenna, we get a cross, okay? And that's where cruciform DNA comes from, because it's all your linear DNA, your two-strand DNA folds into cruciform stacks. This is your connection to Christ right here. Here it is again, double-stranded DNA with self-complementary sequences can form cruciform structures, okay? This is how these DNA strands fold and they connect as an antenna through the ether and electromagnetic forces to the Father. That's why all your rose windows are the same shape as your DNA helix from the top down, because they had the structure of the DNA 1,000 years before Harvard was established. So this is a ResearchGate article of the cross-section of DNA from the top. You see all these colors right here, how they blend into resonance like that? That's all these base pairs on the inside of the DNA structure right here, the helix forming a resonance, right? And they produce color charges, and this is the basis and the building blocks of your DNA structure. And they're all going to form together to form sacred geometry. The same shapes that are in all your stained glass windows. Okay, these are all somatic tones. This is all magnetic resonance, okay, through sound waves and light and energy that interacts with our DNA structures. You can see here right at the top, these are all your vowels, okay? The somatic frequencies are all your vowels. This is a church window, all right? Then we have the Aztec, Egyptian, Hindu, and even CERN, because this can be used for the good or the bad. This was in all of our ancient cultures, and this is what CERN reverse engineered. This is your DNA structure right here from the top. That's another somatic window right there. Because your DNA is an antenna, okay? It connects you to Christ. This is why the Catholic Church had the structure of our DNA 1,000 years before Harvard. I'm not even playing, okay? This is the inside of your DNA. These are all atoms right here and color charges interacting together that bond and produce a magnetic resonance. And it creates a resonance, a magnetic field, and this is what powers all your cells and all your cellular functions.